Hey buddy, James and Tammy going out for brunch at Flips in Oklahoma City. Good place. Okay, so let's have a look.
That's all we do is eat.
That's right. We should be like 350 pounds
When you
apiece.
get old, that's what you look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. And nothing else is any fun anymore. Rosales Entertainment says, I did an AO on my Frenchie at 13.1 and the following day did a TCI. Question I have is, should she still be bleeding after insemination, speed and heat for 80 to 90 days? Yeah, it's quite normal. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Look, if there's any doubt, I mean, you know, if you're worried that something's going on, take a temperature and make sure temperature is not 101.5 or above. If it is, then you've got a pending problem. You need to go back to the vet. Otherwise, you're fine. Susan Brocksmith asks, what's the difference between the IDEX machine and the numbers in the fine care? Fine care is about 20% higher. So 5 is ovulation on a fine care, 7 on an IDEX. 15 is time to breed on a fine care, 20 on a 15 on an IDEX, 20 on a fine care. TCI 25 on an IDEX or a surgical, 30 on a fine care. I have my incubator set at 38, the default settings. That's right, we send it to you at 38. But on your website it says to keep it at 32. I'm not sure where you're coming up with that because 38 is the right number. 38 is about 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Remember, it does seem high, and certainly that would be too high for a lot of other incubators, so don't take that for a regular forced air incubator. Ours heats the floor up, it doesn't heat the air up, which is really a much better way of doing it. It doesn't dry the air out. The puppies get heat up through the floor. It's got to be higher than their body temperature. So that's why we set it to 38 degrees. Somebody's asking about Chanel's fluffy carriers. Is the male still available? No, they've all spoken for. Now Cody's got some dogs, and we've got.
But they're not fluffy carriers. They're the regular short hair.
Yes.
Frenchies.
Yes.
Females and males, lilac and tans, lilac and tan merles, and platinums.
Yes. Right.
And then I still have my blue tan boy. That's a quad carrier. He carries cocoa and he carries cream. So he can make lilac and tans, blue and tans, chocolate and tans, and platinums. He's AT-AT. He's going to be small. Daddy weighs 17, which is Picasso, and Mama is Azure, and she weighs 16 pounds. So he's going to be an excellent small stud dog.
So we do have a dog there. Okay, so Chief Hamza says, I have a blue Dutch Shepherd dog. I'm not sure what Dutch Shepherd dog. You ever had a Dutch Shepherd dog? I guess it's a Shepherd dog to come anyway. From Holland. Whose mother is blue, Brendel. I want to breed her to a tan Malinois. What colour would the puppies be? Well, probably tan. But I may be wrong on that. Flips Reds, you talked about AA recessive without. Now, look, I'm not sure exactly what we're asking here, but here's the deal. All of these things are independent of each other. If you have a dog that's AA recessive, it makes for a solid coat color. Whatever that is, whether it's a blue or lilac or whatever, it's going to have a solid coat color. Unless it's a pied, in which case it's going to have a pied coat, or a merle, in which case it's going to have a multicolored coat. So I don't. Your question here is a little bit cryptic, so that's about as good as I can do on that. Undo Boy says, Sammy can answer this one. So James, when do you start taking? I like the Sir James part. Hey Queen Tammy, you ready?
Yeah. I like Boss Lady better.
Okay, Boss Lady Tammy.
Yeah.
When do you start taking temperature of your dogs when they are pregnant?
A week before first breeding due date.
Okay,
Please do that.
Yeah, there you go. A week. And what would you expect temperature to be at a week?
At a week, probably 100.1 or,
Yeah.
99.9.
Yeah. So regular dog's temperature is 100.5.
At that time, they can go up and down, up and down.
Yep. Right, exactly. So, a week away, about something around 100. But yeah, start taking it then. It's so easy to do. Take it early, don't take it late. What is this? Flip Breeds also asks, how do I sponsor Draco's future harness? Draco is one of our pups, our full fluffies, who's now at somebody's house.
Future.
I don't know what they're asking.
Yeah. I don't. Well, unless they're harnessed for their, but they should already have a puppy harness.
Yeah. Okay, Susan Brocksmith's asking about the pipette that goes with the fine care. And she made the comment about something that a lot of people are doing that she's been doing that is the wrong way of using the pipette. So the pipette has 2 positions on it, and the first position, everything is, in an auto pipette, everything is to do with the first position. The all the way down position is just to eject any fluid you've got in there. So pay attention to the unboxing video if you're using our fine care, otherwise you will get erroneous results. Hey, my dog, Rebecca Ortiz, here's one I've never heard before. I like telling us this one. Hey, my dog is 57 days pregnant today. I noticed she had a wart on her upper lip. I'm not sure what to do. The vet will be closed until Tuesday. Will this be a problem? And if so, what should I do?
Well, if that wart bothers you, whenever you're having a C-section, have it removed then.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It's
So,
not going to bother anything.
no,
if they're
it
having
doesn't.
babies.
No,
But
no. Just
when
a
you go
cosmetic
have a
thing.
C-section, just point it out to the vet, and he can remove it while she's out.
Yeah, probably exactly right. Not an issue at all.
No.
David Snell, tell me you can answer this one. What is the most desirable breeding partner for a lilac tri-merle? So what's a lilac tri-merle? To me, that is a merle lilac that has 10 points.
Carries cocoa, probably.
Well, no, it's a lilac.
No, okay,
It's lilac.
okay,
It's
okay,
lilac.
lilac,
Yeah.
okay.
That's why it's a bit
Yeah.
confusing.
Don't say try because it
Yes.
doesn't carry all that.
Yes, it is
blue.
those
It
things.
is chocolate.
So you're
Hello, welcome to Charlie's.
I need a bath. You think so? The hard
It
water
looks like
sprinkler
it.
got
Yeah.
a hold of it.
so the answer to this is another
I want
lilac
to
10-pointed
try
dog will be the best that you
when
can
it's
do on
done.
this
Okay.
lilac 10-point.
So, what else am I thinking of?
Johan
When they put
Teresen
that
says, where can you
Stuff on the
safeguard
wheels,
for 150
that
bucks?
slings all over the car
Like you mentioned,
afterwards.
everywhere.
I had to
I look,
stop
it's
and wipe
$400
it
more a
all
gallon.
off
Well, it might be. I mean,
because
it's
it
not
was
cheap
slinging on
because
you know.
a gallon of it's
Yeah,
going to
we've
go
had a
a
few
huge
people come
long
through with that.
way.
We are able,
But,
but if you still want to get this washed, we can
yep.
turn it off for you so,
So,
you don't have it anymore.
Wherever
That
you
way
can
you
find
don't
it,
have
you
all
can
over
buy
the
different
car.
quantities with different
You gonna
prices.
do that?
Yeah, and then here's this. So I'm getting it wiped down.
Okay. So for this and then this, it would originally be $24, but with this, it's going to be $22.
Okay.
Susan asked the
This
question,
is it on
using
the
your studs, you
inside
get
of my
2
car.
collections. Great. You can get as many
No,
collections as
this
you
is
think
the
you need.
interior right
It's
here.
$150 for each additional for each shipping.
These are just our outside washes.
Rebecca Gillespie says, James, I have a lilac and tan merle and a lilac tri wrapped in cream female. What color offspring could they produce? Well, you're going to get lilacs, lilac and tans, and if the other dog carries cream, you could get some platinums out of it as well.
Thank you. And if I could have you read this black sign up here.
I read it the last time I was here.
Okay, so Marcus Aurelius says, he's talking about my whelping thing. He says, it's a horrible idea. The female will not be able to get away from the heat. When they have pups, they perfectly around the perimeter. Pups huddle together, they don't form a single file around the edges. This guy has horrible ideas and they sell to unlucky people. You are so freaking wrong, Marcus. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I've got probably 4,000 people using this system and I get literally videos and pictures all the time on how wonderful this system is. So you completely don't understand the idea
missed
whatsoever at all. So, I mean, you know, it's just...
I missed out on that.
I don't,
Darn. I
yeah,
wanted-
you did. Yeah. So just frustrating when people don't understand the concept and why it works. So I mean, just to
You got a
reiterate
video
why
showing how it works,
this works is because the whole idea behind this is that you leave pups and mums together because it's the best place for them to be. And the danger is that puppies get squished by mum. So if you use this system, what happens is the puppies will migrate towards where the heat is, which is on the outside of the perimeter of the cage. So they'll spend the majority of the time right there. Mum's not getting any heat, so she's happy to be in there. That's why it works so well. So you've completely missed the point of this. All right, there we go. hear the swishing noises, it's because we're in a car wash.
I give you more light.
Yes. I'm reading through what to talk about next. They've been praising me, and I thank you. Amanda, how often does Mum need a break from her pups? My dog has a C-section yesterday and she won't even go out to the bathroom or really eat. I'm worried about her. She's taking such good care of the pups, so that's the last
make
one.
her get it.
Yeah, so look, I mean, what you've got here is you've got a good mum. So she wants to be with the babies and doesn't want to leave them alone. So we run into this situation all the time, don't we? With our heated whelping system, they really like the environment, they want to be in there with their babies, and you literally have to sometimes drag them out of there for them to go out to pee and potty. So that's exactly what we do. And here comes the noise. It's going to calm down here in a second. So yeah, so the whole idea here is that, you know, if you set up a good environment, she wants to be with her babies, and that's wonderful. But literally what we have to do is we have to drag her out of there. Sometimes we'll take a puppy, get a puppy out of there in your hand, and take the puppy out, she'll follow the puppy.
Yeah.
Put the puppy back in, close the door, take her outside. And then, you know, the next thing you'll do is she just doesn't want us to be outside for any length of time. She wants right back in with her babies. Well, just, you can put a leash on her, but just make her stay out there for 5, 7, 8 minutes until she pees at least and hopefully poops. As far as the food situation, that's rather different. So this is a typical situation that for the first, what, Tammy, 24 hours, I don't want to eat very much?
Yeah, the first 24 hours, some mamas don't eat very much. Some mamas are ready to eat. But
And don't give them very much, they are.
on tempting her outside, that won't last forever. That'll be about 4 days worth of that. And then she'll
Yeah, she realizes she can
trust to go outside.
Yeah, exactly.
She's worried about who's going to get her babies.
Yeah, which is a good reaction, but she's got to be comfortable with what's going on. So it's a little bit of like Tammy says, a few days of this will make her happy, I think. Then on the food situation, look, dogs typically don't want to eat anything,
Car's clean.
and what you're going to find is that don't feed a lot of food and water right after you come back from a C-section, because they'll just vomit it up. Small amounts of food and water to start with, and then you can have problems where they want to be hand fed. They don't want to eat any food, so you've got to go take some food, put it in their hand, give it to them, and that can solve the problem. Sometimes a little bit of, we use Bill Jack, BIL-JAC. You can't get it on the West Coast, but it's a soft food that comes in a frozen section we buy at Walmart. That's a good product.
Right. The other good product is just puppy food. Life Abundance is what we feed our puppies, and Mama can eat that, and that's just as good.
Yes.
Also, if they don't like the Bill Jack, and
anything with calories. So another thing is to put a dollop of cottage cheese on the food. That can help them be interested in it.
Powdered goat's milk.
Powdered goat's milk. Yep.
It's good for.
Yep.
Yeah.
If they won't eat that, you're really at a loss. Excuse me. Boiled chicken and rice. That'll work. I mean, you've got to work on it to come up with something they want to eat. Okay, I think that's 14 minutes worth, including the going through the car wash. Hope you enjoyed that part of it. So we're all clean now.
Can you
all
make
right.
sure you
Bye,
use
buddy.
that little blower?
The video. I really appreciate people who subscribe to me. It helps me, encourage me to do more of these videos. But do remember, disclaimer here, I am not a vet. I'm not a licensed medical professional. I'm purely a person who's been breeding dogs for the last couple of decades. Any information that you got from this video, use at your own risk. There's nothing implied here, and certainly this should not be used as a substitute for advice from your veterinarian or your medical professional. I hope you enjoyed the video. Come back for more of them. Bye.